What's up, everybody? I decided to come on tonight just because I had a fluke of a random accident. Not that happened to myself, that happened to my son. I tell you, today's Tuesday, March 12th, and the day was fine. I had no complaints. I'm home, I'm doing some pre spring cleaning. I'm getting rid of some of my closet, things that I don't wear. I was happy. I was mostly Poshmark posting. Poshmark posting is cleaning out everything that I'm not wearing or that I'm not gonna wear. Not psyching myself saying that I'm gonna wear it and I'm really not. Just getting that done. Um, and around 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, I get an iMessage from my son. He has iMessage because basically, as far as his cell phone is concerned, I cut him off. He's if you've seen the previous video of mine about the headache I've been dealing with, he's a bit rude. Not all the time. He's not an outright terrible child, but I've been having some challenges. So when he iMessaged me, he only has iMessage because I don't pay for a cell phone bill for him. I don't pay a cell phone bill for him, and I will not pay a cell phone bill for him. So he has a cell phone and he can connect via Wi-Fi wherever he is and talk to people. And so when I received a message from him, it kind of read something like, "Hey, Ma." I asked him, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "I've been bit by a dog." I'm thinking bit by a dog, like I'm thinking like maybe it latched on to him, but you know, maybe didn't break the skin or so. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know how bad. But when he said he was bleeding, how he think he needed to go to the emergency room, and I imagine it had to be bad. Now my mind is racing. I'm in mommy mode. I'm frustrated and irritated at the whole situation, but now I'm in mommy mode. My child has been hurt. My child has been attacked. So, I want to go ahead and post the picture. He's fine. He is fine, by the way, as far as how he's holding up. He has not been crying. The dog dad, he said, he was acting very, very normal, not somebody that is hurt. So he's now home. He had some follow up appointments. They were not able. I was thinking maybe he needed stitches. There's nothing to stitch. Um, this is the photo. I have two photos, and I'm gonna show you my other phone so you can see. So this one I don't know if you can see so good. He was bit on the lip. A piece of his lip is gone. So, geez, oh gosh, like I'm hot. Like I'm so hot right now. I'm so hot. He had his band. It's just a band-aid. It's not even like a real bandage. He went to the emergency room. He went to the emergency room and they didn't do anything today just because they wanted to heal like 100% and make sure it doesn't have any infection. They don't want to work on it and it potentially can get infected. They say potentially just for almost like when you talk about somebody or gossip blog about someone and you don't want to get sued, and so they always say allegedly, whatever, alleged. So they always say potentially just to CYA, just to CTA cover their ass, potentially. So the dog is up to date on its rabies shot. My child, he is up to date on his tetanus shot. So they said he's young. He's up to date on all his shots. The dog is a healthy dog. Up to date on his rabies shot. So with the antibiotics, everything should be fine. But just to be sure, they want the skin to heal to make sure it doesn't have any infection. But this is the second photo. Again, he has a band-aid on it, so I didn't want to tell him to take it off just so I could get I guess a better photo. I'm not going to ask him to take the band-aid off so I could get a better photo. Whenever he takes the bandage off to clean it, then I'll snap a photo then. But I'm not gonna have him take it off just to get a photo right now. But this is his lip. And this is a little bit better than the first one. I'm not sure how well or not well that photo reads, but the lower left quadrant of his lip is missing. So if you could see me here, this part of his lip, his bottom lip is gone. Like, it's just a piece that's gone. So there was nothing to reattach. I don't know if the dog ate the lip. I don't know if the dog bit the lip off and spit it out and it's in the house somewhere, but they didn't bring any flesh to the emergency room with them, so there was nothing to reattach or to stitch back on. So this is like unreal. Like I'm at a loss for words. Like, you hear of people getting attacked or bit, and it could be worse, but I'm like, what were you doing around this dog? What were you doing at this house? Like, and this is my whole thing. Like, I myself I'm not an animal lover, but I'm not an animal hater. But when me personally, I don't like being around animals, because people here in the South, people love their dogs more so. I don't know, it may be neck and neck with their kids, or I think a little bit more, but I don't know, it may be the same as their kids. And I just feel like it's the thing of, people always say, oh, my dog don't bite, my dog is friendly, you know, they're so friendly, they just want a little attention. Like, keep your animal away from me, just because I am not trying to have this happen. Like, I like I said, I'm not an animal person. I'm not an animal hater, but I'm not an animal lover. And animals are too unpredictable. Did the owner predict that their dog would have bit somebody? I'm sure not. I'm sure not. And was he provoked? I'm sure not. This is a 17-year-old. I don't have any animals. He does not play with animals. He's a tall guy. He's 6'1". Like, I don't know. I really don't know what happened at that house. But I'm like, come on. Like, this is annoying. And the whole thing of it is not, like, I feel bad because I don't want to sue, but I'm looking into it. I am looking into it, because he is going to be, even if after the lip heals, I guess I want to see what they can do cosmetically. But his lip is gone. He's gonna be disfigured. So I'm looking into an attorney, and we're gonna see what happens. I guess, you know, like, I have to be responsible for my child's actions. Pet parents, I just want to say this out as a warning. As parents, we have to be mindful, and we have to make sure, you know, our kids are not out and running amok and destroying property. Pet parents, you have to mind your animals. You have to mind your animals, because you will be responsible. You will be responsible. As a regular parent or a pet parent, mind your kids, mind your animals, because you will be responsible. The guy is nice. Like, I'm not, like, trying to come after him. He like I said, the story that I told you guys, I did not show up. I did not show up to the emergency room. My son was talking to me. Well, he was messaging me. He let me know, like, hey, Mom, I think I need to go to the emergency room. I was prepared to call EMS. If the dad did not go with him, I would have met him at the hospital. I would have met him at the hospital. EMS would have taken him emergency room to, you know, would have taken the ambulance would have shown up and brought him to the emergency room, and I would have gotten myself a lift and got him, and met him there. But and I kind of gathered that he kind of realized that he would be responsible in some way, because when he called me, the dad called me and asked what I wanted to do. I said he needs an ambulance. He needs to go to the emergency room. He's like, well, that ambulance costs a lot, and that could be a lot. I could. That's when he says I'll drive him. Cause I kind of think he understands that I am not trying to pay for no ambulance. I know this dog is my responsibility. I don't want to pay for an ambulance. So he drove him, and he stayed with him. And while I was talking to my son, while he was at the house, and then at the hospital, they have Wi-Fi there, so I was able to talk to my son. He said he was tired, and he said he was hungry. He still was not in tears. He was handling it. Even with, I don't think I would be able to handle it, being disfigured and having my flesh torn open. I think I'll be crying to pieces. But he said he was handling it. The guy said he was fine, but I don't know how fine anybody could be, one, being disfigured, and two, having your skin torn open, having a piece of your skin or a piece of your flesh missing. So going forward, I was gonna see if one. So I guess I have a question, and I'll post it. If this was your situation, if you were in my situation, you had a child, they had been attacked by an animal. The pet parent on the other side was nice enough to ride with the victim to the hospital, stay with the victim, and drop them back home. And he said, let me know if there's anything, please keep me in the loop. He didn't ask me, let me know if there's anything else I could do. He said, please, I hope you'll keep me in the loop. That's what he says to me. So if you were in my situation, and I'm on the brink of two things. One, I have reached out to see about a case for my son and his pain and suffering. There'll be no medical bills because he has insurance. He has insurance, so there'll be no medical bills that he'll have to pay for. But definitely his disfigurement. Or two, should I just wait until the lip heals and see cosmetically what the plastic surgeons can do for the lip, and see how much back to normal is? There's no back to normal, because he's always going to have missing skin, but how much they can make the lip look better. What would you do? Would you straight, listen, I need an attorney, what can we do? Give me my money, pain and suffering? Or would you say, you know what, let's see, let's get the lip healed, let's make sure it doesn't get infected, and let's work with the plastic surgeon and see what could be done, if anything could be done, to kind of make the best situation possible out of what's available. Like below, comment below, and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Mini story, but this is crazy on a Tuesday. It'll be crazy on any day of the week, but come on, man. I tell you, I really can't catch a break. I really can't catch a break. And really, it's his story. It's not mine. It's just, I just feel like there's always something going on. Like, can things just be good ever? Can things ever be good? Thanks, y'all. Peace.